Hey, how's it going? I'm Dillon with the State News. I'm here with Blalock and Omari Sankofa II, and we're discussing MSU football for the week. We just left practice, and they made Connor Cook available to the media. He was a little bit disappointed coming out of the game on Saturday against Notre Dame. He was pulled on the final drive in favor of Andrew Maxwell, and obviously the Spartans came away with a 17-13 loss. Not something the fans and the media were very happy about, considering that Connor Cook is the starting quarterback. In addition, they also made Jamal Lyles available, and he discussed kind of the surroundings about him moving from defensive end to tight end. Sounds like that's kind of where he's going to be moving forward. So it sounds like that's Michigan State's trying to firm up some positions on offense. Derek, what was your biggest takeaway from practice today, and what does Michigan State need to do in the bye week to get ready for Iowa?
For me, the biggest takeaway is Connor Cook was saying this bye week couldn't come at a better time. Last year, the bye week was a little later, but this year, the offense has had its struggles. Everyone knows that. So to go into Iowa fresh and all ready to go is my biggest takeaway, I guess.
Not really. I mean, I feel the same. It doesn't feel like anything different. It's just I've played football my whole life. I've played quarterback, and I'm just playing quarterback here at Michigan State. But, it's different just because, anything that you do, something like that with a question, and this gets blown up. And then it's just different with, all the interviews that I've been doing. I've been, my freshman year, last year, I'd walk off every single day and never get interviewed. So really this is the main difference. And then obviously playing in front of 75,000 people at Spartans Stadium. But it's a blessing, and I'm really thankful.
I can be a linebacker in blocking, and I just be a tight end in the passing game. So the mentality of defense is still there. Coach Tressel, he told me don't lose that defensive mindset on offense. And he said just, make plays. So I just been keeping that, just making plays in my mind.
Yeah, definitely. I think that Michigan State really needed the bye week to get refreshed. I mean, Notre Dame's a good team. They were coming off a national championship game last year. They've got a lot of the same players, a lot of the same playmakers from a season ago. Obviously, different quarterback and different defensive situation, but a lot of the same core guys that they got them there. With Big Ten play started, Michigan State wants to get to the Rose Bowl. They want to go run through Big Ten play. They've got a very favorable schedule. Probably one of the more favorable ones in the conference. And if they can make it the Big Ten championship game, they've got a very good chance to get to the Rose Bowl. Omari, what did you see at practice today that led you to believe that Michigan State has a chance to have success in the Big Ten?
Well, I did get to talk to Tywan Jones, and he did bring up that, for one, the defense has clearly been extremely dominant this season. Already 4 touchdowns scored compared to 0 last year. He said in practice, turnovers is just a big thing that they talk about and a big thing that they've been trying to go after this season. So against Iowa, as long as they continue to go after those same things that and do what they've been doing so far, they should probably have a good chance of staying competitive, especially after last week against Dame.
We tell each other just to stay positive, basically. Come out and keep playing. Just tell your guy, you had good coverage. He's throwing flags, but just keep playing. Maybe next time he won't throw a flag on it. Maybe, but he can't play any different. He can't let the guy catch the ball. This and that. But basically, just tell him to keep your mind right. Just keep playing ball. Doing what you are doing.
Yeah, the Spartan defense definitely has been a strength this season, and if they're going to run through Big Ten play, it's going to be something that's going to show up, especially with the inconsistency of the offense has shown at this point of the season. So that's all from here. Keep checking statenews.com through the week for football content. I'm Dillon Davis for Omari Sankofa for Derek Blalock, signing off.